everyone, it's Georgie here. Welcome to the first episode of the British Talk podcast. On this podcast, I will be joined by various guests to discuss all things British. If you're interested in conversations about British culture, make sure to subscribe. For this first episode, we won't be discussing any specific topic, but instead you can enjoy some small talk and icebreaker questions. Now, I'm not starting this first episode alone because I am joined by my first guest, Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Georgie.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, so for people listening, which part of the UK are you in now?
Manchester.
Manchester, yeah. So me and Rachel know each other because when I was living in Manchester, that's when we were like working together and we've been good friends since. And then I left.
And she ditched me, so now I'm on my lonesome in Manchester.
Yeah. Okay, so how is the weather in Manchester today?
It's not great today, which is typical for Manchester. Nice and gloomy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just typical Manchester weather.
Like raining all the time.
Sunny for one day and then raining again.
It doesn't really feel like spring yet because the weather keeps changing so much.
Yeah, and you never know what to wear because when you dress like it's summer, often it's raining. So you never know what to do.
Yeah, when I lived in Manchester, I could never get the outfit right.
Do you remember for my birthday, we was going to go out swimming?
Yeah.
By the time we got round to it, was like, it's too cold.
We literally went and got like swimming costumes. We were going to go swimming outside. The weather just changed.
And we to be like, well, we can't go anyway.
Yeah. But I feel like we don't learn our lesson. Like British people still get surprised.
Yeah.
Even though it happens all the time, it could change in minutes.
When I was younger, and it'd be like really warm. Do you know like at school you wear your blazer? You'd already be warm in your blazer and you couldn't take your blazer off.
Did you not wear summer dresses in school?
Yeah, but this was when I was like in secondary school.
Oh, see, we didn't have blazers in our school.
What did you have?
We had like a white shirt and a black jumper, but in the summer you could take off the jumper and just wear the tie.
What?
Could you not do that?
No, so we had long sleeve shirts. You had your shirt, and then you had your tie, and then you had your jumper as well, and then you had a blazer on top. And you could not take your blazer off in summer.
No way. I think my school was too relaxed. They didn't really care. Or they tried to make rules, but people didn't really follow them. If you come back, Rachel, let's do a full episode on school uniform.
Yeah, we can do one on school uniform.
I think that would be interesting for people to listen to because I feel like every school had a bit of a different policy for uniforms.
Well, apparently so. If you guys got to not wear blazers.
Anyway.
Yeah, back on track.
Yeah, back on track. What did you do today, Rachel?
I just chilled at home. I didn't really do a lot because I've just finished my nursing placement, so...
Mm-hmm.
You know, just sat at home, chilled, interesting life.
It's a Sunday, you've got to relax anyway.
We're going to the Manchester Museum tomorrow, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one in the uni building, the free one.
Is it the University of Manchester one?
Yeah, that has like a dinosaur.
I've actually never been in there.
Why?
I don't know, I lived in Manchester for 5 years and I've never been.
Which ones have you been to?
I've been to the football one.
Is it worth it? If you're a non-football fan.
If you're a non-football fan, I think don't go.
Okay, I won't go.
If you're a football fan, it's quite good. Okay, so this is the next part of the podcast, which is the icebreaker section. So this is a chance for the listeners to learn a little bit about you. When British people meet each other for the first time, usually they like to have small talk. So I thought on this podcast, it's a good way for us to have like small talk together.
Yeah, that sounds great. Love a bit of small talk.
Don't we all? Okay, so first question is, what is your favourite colour?
Naturally, I would say blue, but it has evolved to be green.
Why did it change?
Well, I don't know. Ever since I was little, I always have loved blue. And everybody says that I suit blue. Like, blue's my colour. But as I've got older, I do like, do you know, like, the really dark kind of bottle green?
Oh, is it like forest green? I think that's what they call it.
Is that what they call it? I don't know without Googling it, you know.
Yeah, Google it.
Google it. Alright, I'll try Google it. Oh, I do like that green.
Is that not right?
No, that's...
Maybe it's just dark green.
just dark green. I just like a green.
Green, green grass,
Blue sky.
Better throw a party for the day that I die. Oh, okay. So favourite colour is green. Dark green. Blue is in the past.
We still like blue. Blue is a good colour.
I actually don't know what my favourite colour is. I've just asked you that question.
You have to have a think now. Think about your colour.
Recently, I quite like pink, and I never thought I would say that.
Pink. You're a pink girl.
And I've never liked pink. No, I've always liked it, but it's never been my favourite.
But what kind of pink?
Not like bright pink, like a baby pink.
Hot pink.
not hot pink. Like pastel pink. It's really light.
Yeah.
But not like neon pink. But honestly, for years, I said my favourite colour was like white or blue.
White?
Yeah, I really like white.
Okay, blue's okay, but white?
I know. Someone said that's not a colour, it's a shade. And I said, okay.
Why are we getting all philosophical now? White is still a colour. It's not a shade.
I don't know, I just like it.
I just think it's clinical.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, someone did say that to me as well, so it kind of put me off.
Sorry to put you off, you white.
It's alright. I think now it's pink or blue.
I'm not a pink girl. Spring's just got you in the mood.
That's what's happened. I quite like navy. That's a bit boring, isn't it?
In the Navy.
I was born in Blythe, but I was made in the Royal Navy.
If you can fix a car. No, sorry.
If you can fix a bike, you can fix a car. If you can fix a car, you can fix a boat. If you can fix a boat, you can fix it all on one action.
If you think you've got what it takes, join now.
And you want to know what me and Rachel are talking about, search Royal Navy advertisement and you will understand this joke. Actually, we both have something in common. Do you know what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
We were both in the Army Cadets.
Yeah, the Army Cadets.
On the front line.
What a time of my life. On the front line. Imagine putting a bunch of cadets on the front line.
I would have cried. I think I did it for like almost 2 years.
Bro, I was in there for 5 years.
All right. Why aren't you in the army then?
But I applied and then I got too scared.
Did you actually apply? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I applied.
You could have been serving our country.
Serving our... I was going to say queen, but it would have been now the king.
King Charles the Sec... No, there's more than that.
There's more than that. Oh, we gotta know now.
Oh, I'm embarrassed.
I feel like that's a fact that we should know. That's important, right?
We're fake Brits. I feel like it's the 8th. Oh, it's the 3rd?
Yeah.
I thought we had more Charles. Rachel, I've been doing so many Australian accents just walking around the house because I watch Married at First Sight all the time.
Married at First Sight? I actually watched that for a bit. Is it good?
It's really good. The Australian one is better than the UK one. Married at First Sight is a TV show where two people marry each other as strangers. So they never met. Relationship experts match them together. They have to live together for, I think it's 8 weeks.
And some people get put together and you're like, oh my God, they're completely the opposite. And sometimes you get this really arrogant person and they really think they're the best.
The bee's knees.
Yeah, the bee's knees.
That's a good phrase. The bee's knees.
The Best of the crop. I don't know.
The cream of the... What is that?
Cream of the crop. Cream of the...
No, what is it? Cream of the crop. That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, cream of the crop.
Oh, is it? Why do we say cream of the crop?
It's the cream of the crop.
He thinks he is the king of the castle. That's another one.
And you're the dirty rascals.
Okay.
Anyway.
Next question. What is your favourite British food?
Sunday dinner. Hands down.
Some people say Sunday dinner. Some people say Sunday roast. I think I say Sunday dinner.
Or you just say roast dinner. Like if it's not on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It depends when you're having the said Sunday dinner.
But why would you have a Sunday dinner not on a Sunday?
Because I like to live that way.
Oh, okay. Good for you.
It's my favourite food.
It is really nice.
Gravy.
Actually, you know what? I had a Sunday dinner today.
It is Sunday.
But I was quite upset because I went to the countryside and there was like an English pub. So we thought, yeah, let's get a Sunday dinner. So I ordered chicken and the man came back like 10 minutes later and said, there's no chicken. So I had beef.
Beef? That is bottom tier.
Actually, I love beef, but you know when you're craving a specific food?
But then you get really excited.
I was excited.
And you're like, yeah.
Give me that chicken.
And then it just doesn't happen.
Abby is pescatarian, which means when you don't eat meat, but you still eat fish.
Yeah.
So she had a nut roast. Didn't look that nice, but she said it was lovely, so...
They never look that nice. And I admire people for eating them.
What meat do you choose?
It's usually chicken. Pork belly.
Ooh,
With like crackling on it.
that sounds really nice.
Question.
Yeah.
If you're going to have pork, do you have the applesauce with it?
No.
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 I feel like that's a crime that British people commit.
I was actually going to ask, what sauce do you like on a Sunday dinner? This is an important question. This could break our friendship.
Oh no.
So they give you your roast dinner. Would you like any sauce? What would you say? Or nothing?
Well, I'd want gravy on it. That's a sauce.
Not gravy, like other sauces.
Mint sauce.
Yeah, I love mint sauce.
I love a good mint sauce. Yeah. I think mint sauce is like underrated.
There's another one that I like.
Horseradish.
No. Actually, I think horseradish is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Alright, I won't eat horseradish then.
Do you eat horseradish?
Right, I have tried it and it was alright. I don't go out of my way to eat it, okay? I just tried it once and it was alright. Okay? Get off my back.
This friendship is over.
Right, see you later then. Imagine.
To round off the question of best sauce for a Sunday dinner is mint. Can we agree?
Definitely the best. Top tier.
Better than all the rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Better than anyone. Anyone you've ever.
Simply the best.
Okay, so last question is, what is your dream holiday?
Well, there's a few places, but I really, really, really want to go to Lake Como in Italy because it just looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
And they also shot one of the Star Wars scenes there. I think you can swim there, right?
I mean, why not?
So I'm sure I saw a TikTok. You can go for a swim and then you can eat and like, it just looked really nice.
Oh, yeah, that does sound so nice. Better weather, better food. But maybe expensive at Lake Como, I would think.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it does look so nice.
Blue water, sun.
I've heard like Italian people are really particular about coffee.
Yes.
I think they have really good coffee. I think that's why.
Yeah. Actually, I've seen how Americans make cup of teas. Have you seen on TikTok?
It's terrible. If someone wanted to know how to make the perfect cup of tea from a different country, what would you tell them to do? Okay, first, which tea bag brand do you use?
Yorkshire tea.
Yorkshire tea. That's the best one.
Because I'm from Yorkshire.
I'm not from Yorkshire, but it's still the best.
It is the best one because as Yorkshires, we know about our tea.
You do. Yeah, Yorkshire people make good tea. How long do you put the tea bag in the mug?
Oh, do I have to time it?
I time it.
A good while. I don't time it. I know the colour.
How do you know the colour? Because the milk's not in yet. The colour of the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a good stir.
I think for me, I put the tea in the water for 5 minutes. One last thing about tea. How much milk do you put in your tea?
Just a splash.
I like really milky tea.
But then that's a crime because, no, you're making the tea wrong, love. You're making it wrong.
Not too much, but a little bit milky.
Right, you're going to have to make me a cup of tea and then I'll decide whether you're making it good enough or not. A lot of British people don't like their tea milky.
That is true. Well, I think it's time to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the British Talk Pod. I hope everyone enjoyed listening. A big thank you to Rachel for joining me today and sharing your opinions and experiences.
Thanks for having me. Had a good chat.
Will you come back for another episode one day?
I will if you'll have me, yeah.
She's the best guest we've had so far. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the British Talk Pod and leave us a review or a comment to let us know what you think. Stay tuned for more conversations about British culture, language, and everything in between. Until next time, take care everyone. Thanks again for listening and goodbye for now.
Bye.